Grand Rising family, give thanks and praise the Creator of you but conceive Him or her to be. For me, loving every minute, no, loving every minute of it. No, they are planning on bringing back segregation, not integration, segregation. So you can have your own toilets, black restaurants, etc. That way we know exactly where you stand and where you're coming from. So if they bring back, it's better for us because we will shop at our own black folk stores. We will have our own businesses. We invent more stuff and be like how it was before in Black Wall Street. Now this guy I'm gonna put here, this guy break it down for you very, very simple. Tell you, listen, he really would appreciate too if they bring back in because for us, we will live very, very better because we will spend our money with our own black businesses. Anyway, folks, check it out, folks, because I love it. They're trying to bring back from 1965, they're trying to bring back how it was before, but hey, they don't understand that they're gonna lose. We are going to gain because we the ones that invent everything. We the ones that invent everything. They didn't invent shit. All they do is come afterwards and improve on the shit that we invented. Hang on, folks. Check it out. Check it out, folks. Here we go.
Girls, thank you for joining us this evening. It is March 19th, ladies and gentlemen. March 19th. And tonight, we're going to talk about Donald Trump. And he has signed an executive order we need to kind of talk about here, just a summary of it, about federal contracting. And they're saying that it's very significant because it could possibly open up the door to segregation with people who have federal contracts. I would say up front,
bring it on.
Bring it. Is that what you want?
Bring it on.
And I explain to you why I say go ahead and bring it. If you
I feel the same way too.
Want segregation back?
Bring it.
Understand, I'll take it. And I explain to you why I'll take your segregation. I'm going to give you a case for it, too. So, hope everybody is doing good. I got some news about something that happened, and I want to, show some of this that happened to someone and just kind of go into it. But, hey, how it is on this platform. So, toward the end, we'll switch over to the app, at the end, and we'll go into that. Just kind of discuss some things about, what we found out about today that Warren Gale shared with me. But let's go ahead on and get into this situation with Trump. I know that's what you're here for. Let's go ahead on and get into that and switch my screen.
Bring it on.
Real quick. All right. I hope everybody doing good. And as y'all coming in.
I'm above ground. I'm loving it.
We're going fast.
Give me thanks and praise to the Creator. Here we go, folks.
The Trump administration removes a ban on segregated facilities in federal contracts. What did happen here? Is Trump trying
He is looking very old. He is looking very, very old. Look at that face. Look at that face. He's looking very old.
Colored water fountain and the white only. Is that what he's trying to bring back? What are they saying here, ladies and gentlemen? Let's kind of look at it and we'll go through it. So they say that the administration of the President Trump has removed the explicit ban on segregated facilities like waiting rooms, restaurants, and drinking fountains for federal contractors. They say a memo issued by the U.S. General Services Administration showed. They say the memo was issued last month, but media outlets took note of it Tuesday.
Okay, my take on that is this. I mean, that Elon Musk got a part in that because he's from South Africa, and South Africa is known for slavery and known for segregation back in the day with Mr. Ian Smith. So he's known for that. So I have a strong feeling he implement that there, that segregation stuff. That's my opinion on that. My opinion on that one. Okay, folks, here we go.
After a report from NPR. Now, they say that since taking office on January 20, Trump has taken multiple steps aimed at dismantling diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in the federal government and private sector. It said in one such executive order, it said Trump revoked executive policies dating as far back as 1965 on equal employment opportunities, environmental actions designed to protect communities of color, and workforce balancing efforts by federal contractors based on race, gender, and religion. It said the 1965 action aimed to end discriminatory practices in hiring and employment on part of the U.S. government contracts. The February 15 memo said it was making changes prompted by that executive order from Trump. Before we continue to go, let's go ahead on and get into this. Let me get to my screen. Now, they said, let me make sure before I switch. It said waiting rooms, restaurants, and drinking fountains for federal contractors. So if you have a federal contract, according to what it's saying here, you can say in the waiting room, you don't want no black folks or whoever else. If you got a restaurant, you got a federal contract, you can say you can discriminate. And if you got a federal contract with drinking fountains, you can discriminate. Now, what some people are saying, they say, well, this can open up the door to even greater discrimination, right?
Exactly.
It may start off a federal contracting, but who's to say it don't be your local mall? It may be your local restaurants. It may be bathrooms in certain places. It may be hospitals. It could be whatever to segregate, us. Well, Trump is going back to that. What is going on? Why is he trying to do all of this? See, if y'all would have voted for the Democrats, this is what they're going to say. If you'd have voted for the Democrats, see, none of Kamala wouldn't have done any of this. You're 100% right. She wouldn't have.
But
Well, let me tell you what Kamala would have done. Brought in about 20 million more migrants and then stack them on top of us, give them our reparations money.
Yep.
And we would be underneath the migrants at that point. Because they'll be so much above us. And that's what they was on pace to do, bring in another 10, 20 million more. Now, let's go back to the time of the civil rights movement. Let's talk about it just in essence. Black folks, when they was out here fighting, they was fighting for equality. They wasn't fighting for integration. That wasn't really the sticking point.
We didn't want that.
There was equality. So you remember in America they said we had separate
but equal.
But really we didn't have separate and equal. We had separate and unequal.
Exactly. Right? Exactly.
If black folks truly had a separate but equal, like we got the same government resources, we got the water was the same.
Yeah. The books the same.
Was the same.
Yeah.
The education was the same. Everything was the same the folks was getting. We were just separated. I promise you, they would have never had a civil rights movement.
So true.
When black folks were getting third and fourth rate books, when the folks getting the latest knowledge, that's a problem. Because black folks educationally would be behind constantly to the folks. And when you don't have enough education, you're going to be behind.
True right? That.
So let's say if some of these good businesses out here is owned by the folks, you go there one day, and there's a sign up there that says, whites only. Let me tell you why I would welcome that sign.
Me too.
You said, what? You would welcome that sign?
Hell yeah.
Yes. Let me tell you why. Phil, are you crazy? Why would you say that? Listen to me. I would rather you put up a sign that says whites only than follow me in the store.
Exactly. No, you know where you're coming from.
Because your actions show that you really want whites only anyway. We barely go in the store and you're calling the cops on us.
So true.
I'd rather you put the sign up. That way you let me know where I should not go.
Exactly.
And that way I can go somewhere else that want me, that welcome me. Right? But here's the kicker part. If you folks, go ahead and do it.
Go ahead.
I promise you're not going to get the reaction you think you're going to get. You're not going to get it. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. If y'all decide to ever do that, now we're talking about federal contracting here, but I'm saying if y'all ever decide to do it, you will spark the greatest business creation, innovation, and greatest support out of black people within our own community like you've never seen before.
Exactly.
That would motivate black people to shop with each other, do business with each other, and finally circulate the black dollar in the black community. The moment one of y'all do that, black folks remove the trillions of dollars that we spend every year out of y'all businesses and put it right back into our own and in our own communities. That would be the biggest financial mistake y'all could have ever made. You understand? If you told us today we couldn't go to the same bathroom with y'all, that would be a good thing. Go ahead and do it because our bathrooms will be cleaner.
Exactly. Exactly.
I know that much.
Exactly, because we taught them how to bathe. The Moors did in Europe. Taught them how to bathe when they had the Black Plague. Keep going, brother.
I'll never forget when my child told me, and I've heard this before, but when my child told me this, that a woman went in the bathroom, the part of the folks' community, and when she said that lady went in the restroom and didn't wash her hands and left out, and she told me about that, I never forgot that. That was more than once. The last time she told me we was in South Africa and she told me that. So like I told y'all, the culture's the same everywhere. But not washing your hands, you know, for them during the pandemic have to tell y'all to wash your hands. Literally teach you how to wash your hands. Listen, they were giving descriptions in the pandemic how to wash your doggone hands.
And we grew up.
That's something that we should have learned
from kids.
home,
Exactly.
anything in kindergarten.
Yep.
Washing your hands with soap and water, you know, good hot soap and water.
Good hygiene.
I mean, you know, hot as you could take it, warm. But that's something we should have learned a long time ago, right? And they literally had to do a infograph, how to teach you to wash your hands. Because the first wave of the pandemic was really spread through the lack of hygiene.
So
right?
true.
Wasn't it spread like that?
Yep.
And then Keisha over here say, yeah, listen, I've seen videos of them saying they didn't even know how to wash their own behind. One of them was saying that she was in the military and it took black women to teach her how to actually take a proper bath.
Okay, folks, you got it. Folks, to watch the whole thing. To watch the whole thing, go here, folks. Go there to watch the whole thing. Go there to watch the whole thing, folks. Because it's a little bit too long for me. It's almost an hour. Folks, my take on that, like I said before, bring it on. Bring it on. Because we will go back to be shopping our own stores and shopping among our own self and spending money among our own businesses. So bring it on, folks, because they can lose, not we. Because we the want to invent everything. We the want to invent everything. And like I said before, they come after and improve on it. Anyway, folks, I'm out here. Peace out. Stay vigilant, stay knowledgeable, stay aware. Protect yourself at all times in your family. Peace out. I'm out of here.